Do you own a 3D printer in 2025, and what are the actual pros, cons, and the purpose of a 3D printer? Before I get started, I come from a design background since a teenager that consists of graphic design, 3D, and much more. I owned my first 3D printer in 2022, which was a company called Ender, and it was a V2 model that cost around £180. It was considered as a tool back then as I wanted to learn, and I must say it was very tricky. But I've since then sold that 3D printer and picked up this Bambu Lab A1, which costs around £300 in total with the filament. Now, with the 3D printer, you can print three-dimensional objects that are done by material and heat, while majority of plastic objects you see or purchase are done via molds in a very technical format. I personally use the 3D printer for my business and as a hobby because I'm capable of 3D designing some models via software that I picked up in my early years. Most general buyers for a 3D printer would know how to use CAD at some point or would purchase one to print things from other users online as a hobby. I think it's a great hardware tool majority of people should own because you can design, print, and use objects fairly quickly while saving money in the long term. Don't get me wrong, time is very valuable when it comes to 3D printing because small objects can take from 20 minutes to a couple of hours depending on your setting and print speed, while large objects can take several days. Filament also costs around £15 per kilogram, so you do have to take this into account. Lastly, 3D printing has made such big strides with evolution in technology. You can open up a business with products for your design, testing, and print, or start a print farm to become a service for others. I, as a creative, highly recommend getting a 3D printer because I love the concept of designing and printing in-house. It makes life so much easier and it's so lovely to see your virtual products become physical products. Thank you so much for watching the video and do leave me a follow down below.